Has anybody here ever experienced trailer sway?
Oh, yeah, big time, some years ago.
Under what circumstance?
I had a car trailer behind a Valiant Charger with a whole lot of building material on the trailer. It got a sway up where it was pulling the back of the car, the tyres were squealing, pulling the back of the car from side to side.
Pretty dramatic.
Terrifying.
How'd you get out of it?
I eased off and it started to settle a bit, and I actually, as I got to a hill, I accelerated a little bit and then backed off again. And
Thought, really?
There's a school of thought out there that you need to accelerate the vehicle to try and control trailer sway. Unfortunately, that is pretty much the wrong thing to do. What we end up with when we do that is a faster accident. The trailer's using that speed as energy to start to sway. When the trailer is behind the vehicle, it's travelling at exactly the same speed as the vehicle. When the trailer's sitting out here to one side, it's actually trying to overtake the vehicle. So if we can reduce that speed and therefore reduce that energy, things start to become a lot safer for us. There is no 100% guaranteed way to prevent sway. There's a number of precautions that we can take. What do you think causes trailer sway?
It could be wind, outside conditions.
Yeah, wind.
A truck going past.
But other reasons why the trailer could sway is that the trailer may be incorrectly loaded to start off with. You may have tyres that are starting to deflate, or you may have a tyre that's completely blown. With the trailer brakes that are fitted as standard equipment in the Amarok, it is a slide control, so you pull that across and hold it across, and the whole time you're holding it across, the trailer brakes are being applied independent of the vehicle. With the Red Arc units, if we press the button, the trailer brakes are being applied independent of the vehicles. So I'm going to get this thing rolling and we'll simulate a couple of things. So it's rolling at around about what we would consider to be road speed, you know, say 90, 95 kilometres an hour. Big gust of wind comes along from the truck, trailer's empty, disturb the trailer, nothing really happens. It regains composure fairly quickly, doesn't it? All right?
John adds a lot of weight to the front of the trailer, which adds weight to the tow ball. This weight could be bikes, a toolbox or firewood, among other things.
It's not dramatic, but it is not settling either. So now put the trailer brakes on.
So just the trailer brakes, not the
Just
car.
the trailer brakes, that's all I've done. But it's purely because we put all this weight right at the very front of the trailer.
Yeah.
Removing the 3 bricks from the front, John now puts just one of those bricks right at the back of the trailer.
Now a big gust of wind comes along from that truck, and away it goes.
Wow.
That's savage.
That is savage.
We can control that by putting the brakes on the trailer independent of the car. I'll get the trailer swaying again. We would come off the throttle in the car, immediately apply the brakes on the trailer. But if we move the weights into the correct positions, a little bit of weight forward, and then the majority of the weight centred around the axles as best we can, the stability of the trailer will improve dramatically. So let's try that.
So John moves 1 brick to the front of the trailer and 2 bricks to the middle of the trailer. Let's see if distributing the weight this way helps prevent the trailer from swaying.
If we disturb the trailer, and we can be quite violent with it, and it regains almost immediately. So it's really important that we have the weight centred around those axles as best as possible, with just a little bit of weight forward, and that works really, really nicely.
You definitely learned a lot about trailer sway, because in my head you had to accelerate out of it and sort of ride the bucking bull, so to speak. But it couldn't be further from the truth, and we saw that.
If I experienced trailer sway in the past, I would have panicked and slammed on the brakes, but I have learnt not to do that.
As John said, you've got 4 to 17 seconds to play with. It's not a lot of time. Back off, straight on the trailer brakes.
So the combination of 2 is a great way to recover from a